The Philippines. Just saying the name conjures up images of paradise, pristine beaches, emerald rice terraces, and vibrant coral reefs teeming with life. This archipelago of over 7,000 islands is a treasure trove of natural wonders, each more breathtaking than the last. From the crystal-clear waters of Palawan to the lush green mountains of Luzon, the Philippines offers a diverse landscape that captivates the soul and ignites the spirit of adventure. I've been lucky enough to travel the world, tasting exotic foods and experiencing diverse cultures, yet there's something uniquely enchanting about the Philippines. The flavors here are a symphony of tastes, from the tangy sinigang to the sweet halo-halo. Each dish tells a story of the country's rich history and vibrant culture. But there's something special about the Philippines that keeps calling me back. It's not just the stunning landscapes or the delicious food. It's the feeling of being welcomed with open arms, the sense of belonging that you feel as soon as you step foot on its shores. It's the warmth of the people, their resilience in the face of adversity, and their unwavering optimism for a brighter future. Filipinos are known for their hospitality, always ready to share a smile or lend a helping hand, no matter the circumstances. However, behind the postcard-perfect scenery lies a complex reality. The contrast between the urban and rural areas is stark, with hidden pockets of poverty that often go unnoticed by tourists. The Philippines, despite its natural wealth and hard-working people, continues to grapple with poverty and inequality. In the rural areas, farmers toil under the hot sun, working tirelessly to provide for their families, while in the cities, many struggle to make ends meet. The bustling streets of Manila, where street vendors hawk their wares and jeepneys weave through traffic, tell a different story, one of economic struggle and the daily grind for survival. Here, the pace of life is fast and the challenges are many, but the spirit of the people remains unbroken. But amidst these challenges, there's a palpable sense of hope. Community projects and grassroots initiatives are sprouting up, driven by the collective will to improve living conditions and create a better future for the next generation. The Philippines is a nation on the move, striving for progress and determined to claim its place on the world stage. Infrastructure development is booming, with new roads, bridges, and buildings transforming the landscape and boosting economic activities. To understand this dynamic country, we need to look beyond the beaches and delve into the heart of its economic story. It's a tale of resilience, innovation, and an unyielding drive to overcome obstacles and achieve greatness. The Philippines is not just a land of beauty and promise. It's a testament to the enduring spirit of its people. Now you might be wondering, how do we even begin to measure a country's wealth? It's a complex question with many facets, but one of the most widely used methods is through something called GDP, or Gross Domestic Product. GDP is essentially the total monetary value of all the finished goods and services produced within a country's borders in a specific time period, usually a year. Think of it like a giant calculator that adds up the value of everything produced, from the smallest item sold in a market stall to the largest industrial output. It's not a perfect measure, but it gives us a general idea of the size and health of an economy. It helps policymakers, economists, and businesses make informed decisions. Imagine a bakery. The bread, cakes, and pastries they sell all contribute to the bakery's revenue. Each sale adds up, giving a picture of how well the bakery is doing. GDP is like adding up all those sales to see how much the bakery produced. Now scale that up to a national level and you get an idea of what GDP represents. In a country, it's not just bakeries, but everything from manufacturing cars to providing haircuts that gets factored in. Every business, big or small, contributes to the GDP. A growing GDP is generally a good sign. It means more businesses are thriving, more people are employed, and the overall economy is expanding. It indicates economic growth and prosperity. However, GDP alone doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't reflect income inequality, environmental sustainability, or the overall well-being of the population. These are crucial aspects that GDP overlooks, making it just one of many tools to assess economic health. So, how does the Philippines stack up? In recent years, the Philippines has experienced impressive economic growth. Its GDP has been steadily rising, earning it the title of one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economies. This growth has been fueled by various factors, including a thriving services sector, strong remittances from overseas Filipino workers, and a young and growing workforce. However, this economic progress hasn't been without its challenges. Poverty, while declining, remains a persistent issue, particularly in rural areas. Millions of Filipinos still struggle to make ends meet, and income inequality is a major concern. The gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen, creating social and economic disparities. Section 4. Build, 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 a nation under construction. To address these challenges and sustain its economic momentum, the Philippine government has embarked on an ambitious infrastructure program dubbed Build, Build, Build. This initiative is not just about constructing buildings and roads, it's about laying the foundation for a more prosperous future. This massive undertaking aims to modernize the country's infrastructure, improve connectivity, and attract foreign investment. By enhancing the physical framework of the nation, the program seeks to create a more efficient and competitive economy. Imagine a network of new roads, bridges, airports, and railways crisscrossing the country, connecting remote communities, and facilitating the flow of goods and people. This vision is becoming a reality, transforming the landscape and the lives of millions. That's the vision behind Build, Build, Build. It's a comprehensive plan designed to address the infrastructure deficit and propel the nation into a new era of development. The program encompasses a wide range of projects, from the construction of new subway lines in Manila to the expansion of airports in key tourist destinations. Each project is a step towards a more connected and accessible Philippines. The rationale behind this infrastructure push is simple. Better infrastructure leads to economic growth. It's a catalyst for progress, enabling businesses to thrive and communities to flourish. It creates jobs, attracts investments, and makes it easier for businesses to operate and expand. The ripple effects of these developments are far-reaching, impacting various sectors of the economy. Moreover, improved transportation networks can connect isolated communities to economic opportunities, boosting rural development. This holistic approach ensures that the benefits of growth are felt across the entire nation, from urban centers to rural areas. Section 5, Promises and Pitfalls, the two sides of progress. While the Build, Build, Build program holds immense promise, it's not without its critics. Some argue that the focus on large-scale infrastructure projects comes at the expense of social programs and poverty reduction efforts. Others raise concerns about environmental sustainability, displacement of communities, and the potential for corruption. The construction of new roads and infrastructure projects can sometimes lead to deforestation, habitat loss, and displacement of indigenous communities. Balancing economic development with environmental protection is a delicate act, and it's crucial that these projects are implemented in a way that minimizes their ecological impact. Moreover, ensuring transparency and accountability in the awarding of contracts and the implementation of these projects is paramount. The specter of corruption has long plagued the Philippines, and it's essential that these infrastructure projects benefit the people they are intended to serve. Section 6. Beyond the balance sheet, the human side of development. As we assess the economic progress of the Philippines, it's crucial to remember that true development goes beyond GDP figures and infrastructure projects. It's about empowering people, improving their quality of life, and creating a more equitable and just society. While economic growth is essential, it should be inclusive and benefit all Filipinos, not just a select few. This means investing in education, healthcare, and social safety nets to ensure that no one is left behind. It also means promoting sustainable development practices that protect the environment for future generations. Section 7. A brighter future: hope and opportunity in the Philippines. Despite the challenges, the Philippines stands at a crossroads of hope and opportunity. Its young and vibrant population, coupled with its strategic location and abundant natural resources, positions it for continued growth and prosperity. The Build, Build, Build program, if implemented effectively and sustainably, has the potential to transform the country's economic landscape and improve the lives of millions of Filipinos. However, it's crucial that this economic progress goes hand in hand with social inclusion, environmental responsibility, and good governance. The Philippines is a nation on the rise, driven by the resilience and determination of its people. By addressing its challenges head-on and embracing a future of sustainable and inclusive development, the Philippines can truly fulfill its potential as a beacon of hope and prosperity in Southeast Asia.